In June this year, the government hiked the minimum support price for all 14 Kharif crops on average. The hike ranged from 4 to 9%, but when CNBC-TV18 Santia Gora visited Maharashtra's Vidarbha region as part of our What's Ailing Rural India series, farmers told her that the new MSP is not proportionate since it now equals production costs prevailing 3 years ago.
The Narendra Modi government came to power on the promise of doubling farmer income and says one of its key initiatives to this end has been hiking the minimum support price for 23 crops every year. Remember, the minimum support price, as the name suggests, is the least amount farmers can expect when they sell these crops to the government. This year, the government raised the MSP on all 14 crops for Kharif season. The MSP was raised by 4 to 9%. The government claimed that the step was taken to boost farmers' income and to encourage crop diversification. Paddy, tur, moong, cotton and soya bean were among those 14 crops. And to find out if the raise was proportionate to the escalated production cost for the farmers, we spoke to the farmers of Amravati, a region known for soya bean farming. 37-year-old Manish Bansal is one such farmer. Like he does every year, he has sown soya bean on his 4-acre ancestral farm. And going by the latest MSP, he expects 4,300 rupees per quintal of soya bean, higher than the 3,900 rupees per quintal last year. But he is not impressed because the new price does not even cover his cost of production.
महंगाई के हिसाब से कम हो रहा है, जैसे कि मजदूर के भाव बढ़े हुए हैं, डीजल के भाव बढ़े हुए हैं, ट्रांसपोर्ट के भाव बढ़े हुए हैं और खाद के भाव बढ़े हुए हैं, वो हिसाब से MSP कम हो रहा है। जैसे कि एक क्विंटल के हिसाब से 4500 रुपये खर्चा 5000 तक का खर्चा आता है। सरकार का मिल रहा है 4300 रुपये, वो कम मिल रहा है हमें।
It's not just small farmers who are facing the pinch. Even large farmers who have the advantage of scale and access to better technology are also looking at losses despite the MSP hike.
एक्चुअली ये जो कॉस्ट है MSP जो है पर क्विंटल जो है वो 3 साल पहले जो हमारी कॉस्ट थी उसके साथ मैच होती है, मगर आज जो हमारा कॉस्ट ऑफ प्रोडक्शन रेट जो है वो बढ़ चुका है और आज हमें एक क्विंटल के पीछे कम से कम 5,000 रुपये का खर्चा ही है। और जब तक कि हमें 5,500 6,500 रुपये MSP गवर्नमेंट देंगी नहीं तब तक के किसानों को ये बिल्कुल लागू नहीं हो सकता है।
Farmers say that the MSP escalation does not take ground realities into account or factor in input shocks like the rise in crude oil prices or the war in Ukraine, which has disrupted supplies. Till last year, a 30-kilogram bag of soybean seeds used to cost 2,200 rupees. Now it costs between 4,000 and 4,500 rupees. Fertilizer costs have also risen sharply. A 50-kilogram bag of DAP or diammonium phosphate fertilizer, which used to cost 1,180 rupees last year, now cost 1,380 rupees. And the slightly less expensive mixed fertilizer cost 1,750 rupees for 50 kilos against 1,150 rupees last year. Prices of the even cheaper 50-kilo bag of potash has more than tripled from 550 rupees to 1,750 rupees. Labor costs have also risen from between 125 and 150 rupees per day per labor to between 200 and 300 rupees per day per person. This grouse over increased costs and insufficient MSP is not specific to soybean farmers.
The MSP declared by the central government for 14 Kharif crops leaves much to be desired. Much of it does not even cover the complete cost of production, which is being borne by the farmers of India. It's true not only about soybean in Amravati or some other district, but it is true for all the 14 crops, including paddy, cotton, maize, and many other crops.
The complaint of insufficient minimum support price is not a new one. In 2006, the MS Swaminathan committee had recommended that MSP be calculated using the more comprehensive formula of overall cost of cultivation plus 50%, where the cost of cultivation includes peripheral costs like rent for farmland and any interest paid by the farmer. However, the government uses a more basic formula that takes into account only direct costs like prices of seeds, fertilizers, fuel, irrigation and unpaid labor. Now in March 2020, the government said that it considers calculations using both formula to arrive at the final MSP and was confident that its MSPs would boost farmer incomes. Farmers, however, say that in reality, this won't happen. In Amravati, with camera person Milind Wagmare, Santia, Gora.
With that, it's a wrap on this edition of India Business Hour. Thank you for watching. News continues right here on CNBC-TV18.